My name is Chris Hughes and I'm the Managing Director of MPE Limited. Why do I like manufacturing? What's not to like? It's about repairing the yesterday and creating the tomorrow with new machinery. Yeah, it can be perceived as very much old school or repetitive, but it's quite the opposite of that nowadays. With the technologies and the advancements, it's actually really exciting. First and foremost, you need a good attitude with a good work ethic. You need to have pretty good problem-solving skills. We can teach you how to become an engineer. They really are craftsmen in their own right. They're taking things and building basically something out of nothing a lot of the time. So you need to be able to have that attitude where that dogged determination of get in to get the job done and just have that enthusiasm and willingness to keep going the extra mile. And we can't teach that. So what generally happens here at MPE is we employ the staff member, then we engage competence or another organisation to manage that apprenticeship on our behalf. We will teach them those units. So the good thing about an apprenticeship too is it's the best type of learning, right? Because you're getting paid to learn. The apprenticeship scheme itself is one which is a 3 to 4 year time frame. There's a lot of commitment in that, but it's very enjoyable for the guys too because they're learning and upskilling and growing as people as they go through that process. It's actually around about teamwork and supporting each other. So culture comes from within. Again, it's not something that I can say this is what we should be doing or this is how we should operate. It's about the guys understanding each other and how they work and interact and helping each other when they need to. But at the end of the day, we've got a great tight-knit team that will do anything for each other to help get the job done. And to me, that's what culture's about. We make things, right, but we're actually solving problems, and that's the way we look at it. Whether we're repairing something from yesteryear that just needs refurbished or building something completely new or designing something from scratch. So manufacturing is all about that. So it's not just making a thing and forgetting about it. It's where does it sit within that entire supply chain and value chain and what it does for our clients. You know, we produce parts for companies that allows them to process meat, that allows them to produce aluminium, that allows them to produce logs and timber, that allows them to produce milk at a dairy shed. So manufacturing is more than just the one little thing that you make. It's about being part of that bigger supply chain. There's a lot of opportunities, and I've seen people work through their apprentices into management roles, foreman roles. Some of them even got onto business ownership. It's untapped potential if you've got the right attitude, and I'll keep going back to that. But once you've done your apprenticeship, it doesn't mean that you're the best engineer in the world. It means that's where the learning really starts. And from there, we can then teach you management skills. We can teach you all sorts of different skills to upskill you even further to take your own career. So it really is the start of something which could be great.
My name's Michael Wilson and I'm a fitter turner machinist. The skill set that you learn from work transfers over to my interests in my personal life too. Starting to build my own motorbike components and barrels and engine parts and quite enjoy that side of it, so yeah. When it comes to the crunch, everyone works as a team and the culture for work dues and stuff like that, it really brings everyone together, and the occasional beer after work, you know, what are you up to for the weekend? It's quite good, I think. I'm starting to learn CNC milling centre, so I'm doing machine operating and touching on programming currently. Getting feedback from competence, like when I finish the units, the completion of jobs that you're doing through work, and then having feedback from the foreman on the quality of the job, maybe where you can go better in time frames, support through the boss and driving you through the paperwork side of things too.
Manufacturing is the future. You know, in the world of AI taking over jobs and things like that, you cannot replicate what my team do here with a computer. The logical problem solving, the taking a raw material and turning that into something that solves somebody's problem. But at the end of the day, you cannot take away the human factor. Our men and ladies are like craftsmen, they craft their work and they're exceptional at what they do. So you think about manufacturing, we're the future makers of tomorrow at the end of the day.